Ashimolowo. Welcome to the Wealth Masterclass, where we teach you to make, manage, and multiply money. Today, I'd like to share with you on the enemies of business success. For those of you who run your business or who have a vision, a dream, an aspiration to run a business and to run it to success, what are the things that are your biggest enemies? Why are many people not making profit with their vision, their dream? Well, stay with me because I believe today your eyes will open to certain principles and truths, and you will find answers at the Wealth Masterclass. The first among the things that make businesses not to, because see, you've got to understand, here in the United Kingdom, probably close to 20% of businesses started pack up within 5 years. So if you don't want to be in these bad statistics, you've got to know why. We're doing a diagnosis today. The first one is when you continue to judge your business based on previous year's performance. The previous year may have been a success and a good one, but if you keep judging by a previous year, you might not be in business next year because you may have missed out something very major, which is your competition. This was the mistake of companies like Nokia and IBM. They failed to realize they may be the greatest and the only name in the world of computer for IBM and telephone for Nokia, but if they refuse to innovate and stay fresh for the next year, they might become history. They might be toasted. And that truly is what happened. And though IBM exists today, it's like from being the leader and the pioneer of personal computers, it is almost a no name today. So, because one customer told you you're doing so well, don't mean that you're doing very well. And also because you are perpetually serving one customer, suppose that customer leaves you. The number two mistake many businesses make is building business on a great sale or campaign and not on philosophy. What is your business after? What problem is it solving? So because you did a big campaign and people responded, don't mean you have a principle of philosophy by which your business runs. When that campaign wins out or another campaign arises that has a stronger message than you, people will forget about it. Only a business that is built on a rock solid philosophy principle will continue when its campaign is over. The third reason why many businesses fail is because they are floating in the world of flattery. Somebody have flattered them. People are telling them how great they are, what an achievement they've made. But they may not realize why people flatter you today. Being current is the currency of life. For your business to continue to enjoy that respect, honor, and celebration, you need to look for what makes you tick and what you can do to become better. What makes you unique? And when we say unique, the word unique cannot be uniquer. In other words, you must be unique in something you do by which people remember you. Number four, if you run your business in isolation, you're not connected to anyone. You're not connected to any supplier. You're not connected to the market very well. You don't build bridges. You just feel people need you. They will always need you. You're not making contacts. You live in your own little world. The day somebody else opens who runs the same kind of business and has built a good human relation with people who need the same service, you might just be forgotten. Number five, when you run your business without upgrading your philosophy. What do we mean? Because you sold something today and it is doing well does not mean you stay in the same old philosophy. You need to know. You need to do what will make you better, stronger, greater. Was it not Steve Jobs who had approached his staff I said, look, we need to find a phone that doesn't have buttons like BlackBerry, because BlackBerry was the one at that time. And his staff said it's not possible. There cannot be a phone that doesn't have buttons. He said, we've got to create it. It has to be possible. And voila, eventually they created a phone, iPhone, that had no buttons to press. That responds to the sensitivity of your finger, and the rest was history. It practically sent BlackBerry to the grave because he upgraded the philosophy of his company. Number six, perfection. When you try to control everything, particularly you, the business owner, and instead of you to allow people to innovate, to contribute, to share, to bring ideas, in fact, to sometimes be the last one to speak, which is the philosophy which Nelson Mandela taught the world. He told the story of how, when he was a kid, he would go with his father to the meeting of chiefs and leaders, and when they sat around, they always sat in a circle. When everyone spoke, because his father was the king or the chief, his father always spoke last, so that he had heard everyone else and he had heard their heart, and he was just helping to summarize. So, when you are always perfecting and controlling everything, your company cannot progress. People have ideas, people have concepts, people have freshness, people see what you don't see. Number seven, your spouse and family can be the enemies of your business if they don't share the passion, the principles, the vision of your business. They only see it as a river from where they draw water perpetually. But not that alone, if you don't have family health, if your family is full of acrimony and arguments and fights, it will spill over into your business because it is not possible to continue to detach from your business emotionally, mentally, and from your family. You have to realize that they are connected. They are connected. Number eight, you have to recognize that another enemy of your business is compromising on the things that are non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. Some principles on which your business were founded. Once you begin to compromise those principles, you are on your way to business failure. Number nine, if you are with poor health, you can't afford to run a business until it runs you down and runs you out of town. Keep your health, keep your strength, keep your joy. Once you are able to keep your strength and your joy and know how to, when you are off work, be off. And when you are at work, be at work. When you are in your business, be at business. And when the business closes, you have closed and you are home totally. You can keep your health. You can keep your peace. Because you see, some of the things you thought no one else can run but you, if you fall and die today, someone else will pick it up and they might even do it better. Number 10, speaking the same language to everyone is an enemy of business. Mr. A buys products from you, £5,000 a year. Mr. B buys the same product but £50,000 a year, and you speak the same language to the 5,000 man and the 50,000 man. You will not continue in business. Mr. B, the 50,000 man, will look for who will treat him right, give him the privileges, the honor, the opportunity. No one does that. The discount level in businesses, when volume increases, is usually different. You can't say, sorry, it's our philosophy. It's the same for everyone. We don't want to be looking like we are discriminating. Hey, in business, a man's volume of purchase have already discriminated against you. He was only ready to spend 5,000 with you. This one brought you 50,000, which is a large chunk of your business. I cannot forget one time when the church I pastor happened to be a major contributor to a radio station in town. And negotiating annually with them. We spent £250,000 with them every year, and negotiating with them was like pulling teeth without using any medical aid, for the want of the right word. It became obvious that they didn't fully understand business. Because you see, if you don't know how to market, how to do business, you will very soon lose some major clients, lose some major opportunities. These are some of the mistakes we make in business. If you get your journeys put together, if you correct these businesses, you'll be amazed how you line up and begin to make great progress. Stay with us on the Wealth Masterclass, where we teach, and particularly as we are about to go into a session on teaching on how to market your business well and how to sell your products well. It's been me, Matthew